So hi everybody. I'm lucky enough to be here with two guys that actually had the pleasure of coaching for a couple of years, both playing at college. I'll let them introduce themselves. So Bryce.
Yep, I'm Bryce Evans. I'm a sophomore at Bloomsburg University. Got to play ODP with Gary for about 2 years, and I'm studying business management with a minor in communication studies at Bloomsburg.
Okay, and Greg.
Hi, I'm Craig Potts. I also had the honor of being coached by Gary at ODP for about 2 years, played with Bryce. I'm currently a sophomore, rising junior at Westchester University studying pre-physical therapy.
Cool. So before we get into some stuff about what's going on now, let's talk about some stats. Let's not be shy. We know Potts has got a lot of stats. We keep seeing them. So Bryce, you want to lead off? Goals and
stats. Freshman year, yeah. Had a nice 1 assist, but been a starter my first 2 years, so that was something I'm proud of. I got 2 goals this year, so that was an improvement. So hoping to keep that stat climbing the next 2 years.
You got an assist at a certain school as well, against a certain school, right?
Oh yeah, I at the time nationally ranked Westchester had a nice assist to make it 2-0 to finish it off.
Go ahead and put that in. So here we go. We'll have to go for 5 hours with Mr.
Yeah,
Potts
seriously.
On a roll.
I don't know about all that. Freshman year, like Bryce said, I've had the honor to start my first 2 years. Freshman year, I had 1 goal, maybe 1 assist, I don't think. And then this year, I had a goal and 2 assists, I believe.
Oh. And then a few honors of Defender of the Year and all that kind of Defender of the Week and all that kind of stuff.
National final as a freshman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah. Just push that off him a little bit, right? Yeah. So you both wear 21?
Yes.
And positions you play and have played?
Right now for school, I've been playing holding mid. For club, I played a little bit of outside mid, and Gary moved me to a center back in our last regional championship run, so I got some experience there playing next to Craig.
It was fun.
Yeah, I can't go too much into that. Been pretty much center back my whole life. Maybe center mid when I was like 10, 11, but been center back pretty much.
All right. So we seem to be going back in those memories. So what's your earliest memory of soccer?
I was about 5, and it was like just at like 3v3, 4v4 at the soccer field, and we were it was on pug goals. And I just remember I was going on a 1v1 to goal, and I just got tripped from behind, and so I remember wailing my eyes out, and my mom was holding me on the side. So that's a rough first
remember
memory.
her name? Do you remember the name of the girl who tripped you over?
Yeah, she lives in my neighborhood.
Craig?
I can't remember like a specific memory, but I do remember UK camps, Storytown Fairgrounds. I used to go there like every year for like 3 years straight.
Oh,
wow. I don't remember too much about it, but that's like my first soccer memory.
So then hometown, and then which club did you play for in your youth?
I'm from Allentown. Went to Parkland High School. Played for Parkland Area Soccer Club for about 4 or 5 years to start my soccer career off.
Nice. Greg?
Grew up in Storytown, Pennsylvania. Went to Canada High School, and my first like club I played for was like FC York up in York, Pennsylvania.
Oh, great. So did you play any of the sports growing up, and do you still play them?
Growing up, I played baseball and basketball with soccer, and then around 5th and 6th grade, I stopped playing those two to focus on soccer, but I enjoyed it.
Cool.
I played baseball until I was about 13. I played basketball all the way till senior year of high school. So I played basketball as well as soccer in high school, and then my senior year, I kicked for the football team as well.
Oh, you kicked as well. How was that?
3-sport athlete. It's a serious big deal.
It was pretty fun. I kind of wish I did it like at least my junior and senior year, but it was a good time.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. So back to soccer then. So we know where you played when you were younger. Let's know where you played when you got a little bit older. Give us some of your achievements in the club world.
So after Parkland Area Soccer Club, I went to Western Lehigh for a couple of years, and then to finish out my club career, I went to LVU and had a pretty good run there. Won the 1 state cup and won the national title this past summer at the U19 level.
Tampa, yeah.
So you're pushing that one off, right?
It's casual.
Yeah. Greg?
After FC York, I went up to play for HMS in Mechanicsburg. I don't even know. We played in National League, made it to the regional finals a couple of times, but nothing like huge accomplishments there. But had a good run with them.
All right, and you played for the famous coach that I coached alongside. Any good stories about him?
Tom Dodds
Yes.
or Mike Barr, both
Nice.
legends of the game.
Both
Another national championship. Bryce is two-time national champion.
right, both legends.
Riveting pregame talks from Coach Mike Barr. Got me ready to run through the wall.
I think I remember both of them asleep in the lobby before we left. And then also so who's your favorite soccer team at the moment, and then who's your favorite player, and who's a legend that you liked?
I started off at Chelsea around like 2008 when they were winning their Premier Leagues. Favorite pastime player would be Frank Lampard, and currently I'd go N'Golo Kante.
Nice.
Well, I'm a Chelsea guy as well, actually. Past player though, I'd probably have to say Ronaldinho, and then for Chelsea now, I mean, kind of a Tomori fan, even though he hasn't been getting to play a lot, but I'm a fan of Tomori.
Nice. So
Shout
then,
out the hometown kid, Christian Pulisic.
Yeah, as well.
yeah, got to be shouting for him, right? Make sure he gets on.
Yeah.
Great. So back to college then. So what are you studying? Are you majoring yet?
Yeah, business management. So kind of chose that because I didn't really know exactly what part I wanted to get into. So it's kind of a broad spectrum, so I can kind of decide where I want to go with that major. And then minor in communication studies just adds another layer to my resume.
Nice. Correct.
I'm in like exercise science with like a focus in pre-physical therapy, so I have to go to grad school after my 4 years. But just kind of chose that, just being around sports all my life, kind of just something I'm interested in.
Yeah, that's cool. So good luck with that, both of you. So crazy time now at the moment, right? So tell me about college life this semester as a student, and then also as a sports athlete.
Yeah, so we never went back after our spring break. They put everything online. So a couple of my classes met during the actual class time on Zoom to give lectures and stuff like that. And basically most of my teachers added just extra work assignments to do and submit online. The tests were online. And then for soccer, we just kept getting sent our workouts. And so we were lifting on our own if we could. And our weight room coach adjusted our workouts according to like what equipment we have at home. And then for soccer, we were just trying to do conditioning and get as much touches as possible.
Cool. Greg?
Yeah, kind of like what Bryce said, we didn't go back after we pretty much got our spring break extended 2 more weeks, and then they decided to cancel school for the rest of the semester, everything online. So I only have one teacher that met at the same class time, and then the rest of the class that were just pre-recorded lectures that you kind of had to be like self-motivated to actually make sure you're listening to and staying on top of things. And then with soccer, we met kind of weekly on Zoom, just kind of stay in touch with everyone, kind of make sure everyone's doing conditioning, trying to stay fit as much as they can with what they could work with at home. Even if it was body weight workouts, we had some workouts sent to us by our lifting coach as well.
Oh, great. Good. Keep on with it. Don't let it slide. And then, is anybody you want to shout out to on this? Because we're going to put it on our social media.
Shout out Bloomsburg Men's Soccer. Shout out my dad, Brett Evans, ODP coach, Lehigh Valley, U13. That's what I got.
Okay.
I got to shout out Westchester Men's Soccer, the family, as we're home with our families, trying to make the best of it. And I mean, just that's about it.
Shout out the frontline workers.
Oh, definitely.
There you go.
And so then, before we leave, then, tell me about you playing each other next. Say,
yeah.
Are you looking to put a bit of a firm tackle in, Bryce?
As of now, Bloomsburg has beaten Craig 2 times out of 3 in our 2 years of college. So they may have more championships, but the head-to-head is in the Huskies' favor.
I can't really say much about that. Just different year this year. That's all I can say. Different year.
We'll see.
Well, I'd like to thank both of you. Looking forward to seeing you both play. And again, keep studying and we'll get out of this. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.